Hello, and let's get on with it. This is a tank, and if you're here only for the build, then these are the abilities and these are the attributes. When the enemy starts chopping the gate with their axes, and children weep in fear in the corner, there is but one man that will stand in the way and say no. None shall pass, and this is a tank. As a person whose main job is to hold the line, your most important attribute is Constitution. This is why I put my up to 275. It gives me a lot of health and gives me a lot of stamina and regeneration of both. Next, I put strength up to 150, that increases damage and slashing reduction. Also gives me stamina and regeneration of it. Very good, because you still want to deal some damage back to the enemies every now and then. Then I put dexterity up to 150, it increases my sword damage, but more importantly, it increases my piercing reduction. And every point that you are when you are close to 100% reduction, every point that gets you closer to that gives you a lot of effective hit points against that type of damage. And I mean a lot. So, for armor, you want to be wearing heavy armor. If you take any piece of it out and switch it to any lighter version, you will lose a lot of piercing reduction, and again you'll be much more vulnerable to enemy arrows. For the abilities, let's start with the shield bash. It's a good ability. You can hit an enemy with a shield and stagger him. Not much to say about that, but then it allows you to take Vanguard and put all 10 points into it, because it increases your shield resistance, and shield resistance is of vital importance when you hold it up, holding the line, and the enemy starts bashing on them. It also opens one of the best abilities in the game, which is a tough one. Increases your health, maximum health by 10%, by 1% per level, so that's 10% total. That's a lot. As a tank, you need health, you need to survive, you need to hold the line. And the next ability is Evade. It will counter, basically direct counter to Huntsman, so when the enemy has penetration, you're gonna reduce it. If they don't have that ability, it's gonna be even more effective, so this is also very important. But the most important ability for anyone who wears heavy armor is the Man of Steel. If you don't have that ability and you are wearing heavy armor and maybe even a couple pieces of it and you don't have that ability, you're doing it wrong. This ability increases the reduction by 15%. That is a lot. That is a whole tier of armor higher. That is very good. That is one of the best abilities that will increase your effective hit points immensely. Next is the last stand. As the enemy starts hitting on your shield, it will lose the ability. Even though it has a lot more, it will keep losing it until it breaks. But when it breaks and you have last stand, you need to block next 3 attacks with your sword or whatever one-handed weapon you're holding currently, and it will give you some of your shield back, so you can keep blocking with this. Next, because you always want to hold the line, but sometimes you will be doing other things like chopping through holes of the enemies, and Reaper will help with this. Take the two-handed sword or any other weapon that's two-handed and start hitting enemies 3 at once, why don't you? And every now and then you'll also be running, and as every character should, put 10 points into athlete, especially that you're in heavy armor. If you don't have that, you're not much of a sprinter. Not at all. When the allies start falling down, you are the one that's supposed to pick them up and say, go back into the battle. And first aid is the first ability that helps with this. This reduces the time you are reviving the enemy down to half. Very good ability. But it's also as important as the next one, which is the Battle Medic. It increases the amount of health points regained by the revived player, so that the guy that you just revived is not going to die instantly for not having health. Very good to have. next one is in a group fight, because whenever you revive someone, everyone in your group, everyone in the vicinity gets that 45 seconds of extra health regeneration. That is good, that is very good, that is a very good group buff. And then focus, that when enemies shoot you or they stab you with the long Spaldon spears, they will not interrupt you reviving your allies. So this both the shield and the medic will make sure that your party is holding that gate. And this is the main job of a tank. So on that note, thanks for watching and bye.